So let's hear what Jimmy Agbaje said about this issue of loan apps.
Are you aware that that loan app did not just lend you money? They also tried to lend themselves powers that the Lord did not give them. Let's talk about clauses/fine prints in loan apps or agreements that are problematic and illegal. The 6 of 100 showing up. First things first, first clause. Any clause in a loan agreement that gives the lender a right or power to harass, threaten, or embarrass or humiliate you publicly for defaulting is illegal, null and void. Some of them even go as far as posting your pictures obituary, RIP. They will even call you kidnapper, wanted person. He defied a minor. He did this and that. See, defamation alone is another cause of action under this. That's not what we're going today. Second clause. Any clause that gives a lender unrestricted access to your personal data, your contacts, phone numbers, pictures, photos, etc. Because the Nigerian Data Protection Act of 2023 says that any consent to give to your data must be specific. Let me now give you another juice. Oh my God, the sweeter the juice, the bigger the BC. Let me give you another juice. According to Dion, that's the Digital Electronic Online Non-Traditional Consumer Lender Regulation of 2025. As only basic, you can write to lender that, hello sir, hello my dear, I gave my data some time ago and you used it. Give me history and statement of how you have using my data within the next 24 hours. They have not borne your lender well. They must reply. Next clause. Any clause that gives the lender to bring up excessive, unfair, or outrageous interest rates is illegal, it's problematic. What do you mean by somebody will borrow 50K from you at 40% interest and they must repay in 7 days? If they default, you will roll over. Then they owe money that they owe you with 40% interest in 7 days until they're able to pay every 7 days 40% interest of 50K plus 40% every 7 days. Hello, sir. Are you a money lender or colonial master? Please just come out of the closet and tell us. Another clause that also annoys me is the clause that the lenders insert and say some of these customers that borrow from them cannot approach the court no matter what happens. You cannot take the right of fair hearing from anybody. Section 36 of the 1999 Constitution is sacrosanct on this. I say more, no less, no more on this. Final clause I want to address today. Some lenders insert a self-help for recovery of debts in their clauses. What do you mean that if they are owing you money, you will be able to seize their property, seize their land, or even approach their employer and seize their salary until they're able to pay back? Nobody has a right to self-enforce debt recovery without approaching the court. Only a court can order procedures for this. Some of these loan apps, they're even illegal. You don't even know. They're not legalized or regulated or licensed.
See, I know some Mumu people will still going to be paying loan apps with all this thing that Jimmy Agbaje said. I mean, we are the headquarter. The headquarter of Mumu people, Mumu Kingdom, is in Nigeria. Now, let me add to what he said. Any loan apps that will keep adding excessive overdue interest on your loan. Like, if it is more than 1% or 2%, or all these 7 days loan apps, all those 7 days loan apps or 14 days loan apps, if you are paying them back, your mumu is another level. You are the one causing problem. Well, now we have about more than 1,200 of them in Nigeria. More than 1,200 of them in Nigeria alone. So what is wrong with Nigerians? As in, I don't understand how on earth will people will keep devouring you and yet we still paying them back because of your foolishness. Any loan apps, any loan apps that showed your BVN, give your BVN just to show you your BVN. If you pay that money back, something is wrong with you. Not to talk, you are a student and they are lending money to you and you are still paying them. Now they've gone ahead to lend money to students. The idea of microfinance is to lend to the businesses, not to be raking money from people. That's the idea of microfinance, is to finance small and medium-scale businesses. Not to rake any loan app sending messages to you and you are still begging, you are paying them that. They need to flog you. That's the problem. Because Nigerians are too many mumu in Nigeria. Too many mumu. Anyway, thank God. Thank God we heard from Jimmy Agbaje now.